she forgets about herself. So having Duckbill there to be able to just like drop a message in when you think of it. So if it's like 6 days out, someone could send in the message and be like, hey, in 6 days, I need you to.
Yep, totally.
Incredible.
You could even, and then we'll just be like, great, we'll talk again in 6 days.
Yeah. And then talk about the peace of mind, because I know what I struggle with, and so do a lot of my clients, is like our working memory doesn't work very well. And so because of that, we're using up all of this mental energy trying to hold on to that thing that we're trying to remember. So like, for example, tomorrow's garbage night. So I haven't used Duckbill for this yet, but I probably should. Like, hey, remind me that, Wednesday night is garbage night. Because I have to put out this literally a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, like on the middle of the island, to remind myself on Wednesdays, if I remember.
You could even like put it on your calendar and be like, don't forget, this is recycling week, this is trash week.
Yeah.
I always goes up. So that would be very helpful.
Wow. So that's okay. That's a good question. And I'm going to come back to another example in a second, but I'll remember it. But my question, you said, put it on the calendar.
Yeah.
So does Duckbill have, like, are we creating a separate calendar, or does it integrate, or how does that work?
It integrates into your Google Calendar. You give access when you sign up, and then we'll just be able to use it to check availability or add and edit events.
Yeah.
Another good usage, you can send things through email and just forward it along.
Seriously.
Or send an attachment. So I got a funny birthday party invite last week that was just a photo through text, and I was like, I'm not going to remember any of this information. So Duckbill, and they put it on my calendar, invited my boyfriend, all the address was there, what I needed to bring. It was crazy. It was so helpful.
So you could just say like, hey, this picture is a party that I'm going to, but add this to my calendar.
I just said, put this invite on my calendar, and it was no credits. It was free. Calendaring is completely free.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the example, because you said what would be good ways for people in the ADHD community to utilize Duckbill, the miracle app. Those my words, not yours. So another one of my clients really struggles with booking appointments. I'm not kidding when I say it has been 5-ish months that every 2 weeks when we get together on the group coaching call, which, by the way, we have some spots open. So if anyone's listening and you're like, whoa, I could use some accountability, book a call and we can talk about it. You can come check out a coaching call for free. But anyway, every 2 weeks for 5 months, she says, you know what? I forgot to schedule that doctor's appointment that I keep saying I'm going to. And as a coach, like, there's no judgment. Like, I'm not going to make her feel bad. I'm like, hey, we're here to support you. And then I always ask, what do you think you could do to help, like, increase the odds that you're going to get it done? And she's like, well, like, I'll set a reminder and then I'll text you. So it's like, all right, that's cool. But usually it doesn't happen. So that would be something like, what if, like, walk me through if this client of mine specifically was like, I want to book, let's just pick like an eye doctor appointment.
Yeah.
How do we deal with like insurance and all that stuff?
Yeah. So I'll explain that. And then I also want to talk about recurring tasks that will remind her. So like she books it once and then we'll be like, oh, you need your dentist every 6 months. It's already in the calendar. We booked it for you. Eye doctor, your physical, all of that. We'll take care of the anticipation of it.
Oh my God.
But real question.
Yes.
So she just said, I need an eye doctor appointment. She could attach her insurance card if she thinks of it. If not, we'll ask for it if we don't already have it.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through her insurance and find options, or just pick a doctor if that's easier for her.
Yeah.
Within work, look at her calendar, find an option for the appointment. If she wants us to just book it, we'll do it. If she'd prefer us send a few options and then go back to her, we could do that as well. And then we would just keep that on file. So the next time she needs a doctor's appointment, we would already have her insurance info. It's truly amazing. And then like 8 months later, we'd be like, hey, it's time in 2 more months or 3 more months.
Yeah.
Appointment. Let's get it on the calendar before you forget.
Okay, people, I can't make this up. I have chills. I have chills right now because of what this can do for us. Like, hold on. There it is.
Wow. Ryan.
Duck bill goosebumps.
Yes, totally. There it is.
There it is. But okay, but that brings up a question, Elise. Like, there's data breaches, there's all this stuff. Like, I don't know who's looking at my insurance card. That's classified information. How can I know that my information is safe?
Totally. So we have what we call secure info sharing, and like when we're prompting you to share something that is sensitive, a little box pops up, and that's where you input your logins or your insurance card, other cards that have very specific data and it's personal to you.
Yeah.
And then it's encrypted and it's only used for the task by the human who is doing it. So you will get a little whisper in your task. It'll say, Alicia accessed Ryan's insurance card.
Okay.
And if that doesn't seem right to you, then you'll be alerted. But typically you're like, great, they're on it, all taken care of.
Yeah, it would be like, thank goodness. I'm so glad Alicia accessed my insurance card. But but no, that I'm so glad I thought to ask that question, because that does make me feel better. Because I'm sure people would be like, well, wait a minute. I'm just like dumping all this, what do you call it? Not classified, but confidential. I don't know. This personal information that I don't want to do.
Keith wants to do it. You need to make your appointment.
Let's go, Keith.
Sign up and use the code ADHD Ryan.
Come on, Keith. Hey,
It'll take you 2 minutes.
2 minutes on the clock for Keith to sign up. No, that's awesome. And in case anyone's just joining us, so I am Ryan Mayer, certified ADHD coach and your accountability partner in this life of ADHD, which we know can be really hard. Can feel, watch this. It can feel like we're playing this game of life on hard mode. But guess what, everyone? I have the cheat code. The cheat code is, what is it? Ryan ADHD.
ADHD Ryan.
ADHD Ryan is the cheat code to get you access to the digital assistant that you never thought you could have, but you always needed.
Yeah.
And it's Duckbill. And that's why I have Alicia on the call right now from Duckbill. And she's just telling us about what honestly seems to be too good to be true.
It does. I agree. But it's real. And it could be in your pocket for a very low price. It's very affordable.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. Back to that. So you said, you did a great job of answering in a vague marketing way when you said for a handful of tasks. So okay, what's a handful?
So tasks have different prices depending on what is involved. Typically, the human labor impacts the price of it.
Sure, that makes sense.
Tasks that end up kind of spiraling into a bigger thing, we can predict that.
Okay.
Those will cost a little bit more.
Sure.
So the starter plan will get you 2 to 3 tasks to start with, just so you can get a taste of it.
Yeah.
And if you want more, you can buy more. If you decide to upgrade so that you get more every month, you can do that. If you want to downgrade again because your life shifts to that.
Sure.
So it's very adaptable and scale up and down depending on what your life looks like. Things are constantly changing.
So coaching, I always tell people, coaching is about me asking the tough questions that we're not willing to ask ourselves. And those of you who are coaching clients of mine, this is true. So here's the tough question that I want to ask all of you who might be listening. You're just passing through. You're like, why are these people doing laundry? The reason why you're here is because we're trying to change your life.
Yes.
Here is my tough question for everyone. $30. You might think, oh my, wait, what? $30 a month for an app? How much is your time worth? That's my question for everyone. How much is your time worth? So like, how many hours, especially for those of us with ADHD, how distracted are you going to get when you're going to try to, book a call? Like, I love that example you gave about landscaping. Like,
Yeah.
Hi, knock, knock, knock. This is avoidance. I'm knocking at the door because I'm going to avoid this task. We know that we're going to stay far away from stuff that we're like, I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
But
it's often the actual stress and anxiety of it is way worse than doing it.
I would gladly pay $30, and now I want to continue my own train of thought to figure out, okay, so that's $30, but what are the other options?
So there is a $99 option, and you get like probably 10 tasks.
10 tasks. Yeah.
There is a $169 option, and that's what we call our household plan.
Yeah.
So you can have 2 people on it. It's great for partners. You could add a caretaker if you have someone in your home, helping, nanny, house manager, your parent. Like if you just want to have someone else who has a little bit of visibility,
yeah,
you can share tasks with them, and you get double the amount of credits. So you can share tasks and also have enough for both of you to use it.
So has there been in the several years now that Duckbill's been around, has there been any clients that have like tried to like abuse the system? Like they're like, I'm just curious if they're just like, oh man, it's Mr. Smith again. He wants us to, pick up toilet paper. I don't know, like something like where they're just like constantly sending messages.
We used to be unlimited, and we recently, within the past 6 months or so, changed the business model a little bit so that the truth of it is really to help you prioritize. Because if you have unlimited tasks, you submit them all, and then you have to respond to them all, and it's really overwhelming. That sucks.
Yeah.
So when we were in that world, there was people who would just send in like multiple tasks a day, and we couldn't keep up with it. Yeah. And then they would ghost the task because they felt overwhelmed, which I would too. So that left us in a weird position. But we've resolved that. Yeah.
We are limiting this for your own good.
Absolutely. Now it's like a little bit easier to justify it because as I keep saying, like life scales up and down.
Yeah.
Seasons come, you need a lot at once, and that's awesome. You can get it. And then if you don't feel pressure to have this subscription that you're paying for if you're not using it.
So if someone wants to make a change to their subscription level, how easy is that?
Just do it in the app.
And you can
click of a button.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now I was like thinking about in preparation for our call, I'm like, all right, I got to have like some really fun questions for Alicia. So one that I thought of was, and I understand some of the stuff might, maybe it's confidential, but hey, it's worth asking.
Asking.
Yeah. If you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. What's one of the weirdest things that anyone has like, and obviously like, we're not going to know who it is anyway, but I'm just like, have there been like some super weird things?
I have to think on that one. Super weird. It's hard because there's some things that I would be like, that's so weird. And then everyone else would be like, not really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take one of those.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
Yeah. While Alicia's thinking.
Make sure this very, very random specific grocery item in stock at all times in my house. Like a weekly or bi-weekly reminder to buy something super, super specific.
Okay. That one is definitely weird.
Maybe their kids are like addicted to this thing and they cannot go without it. This is not weird, but a cute one that I think of sometimes. some parents will be like, my kid is obsessed with this stuffy and I'm really worried that we're going to lose it. We haven't lost it yet, but in case we do, can you find us a replacement? It's like a very specific one that we have to find on eBay, and it's like this whole thing. That's a popular one.
I'm not even kidding. That is so inspiring to me, because we have like that exact situation where I'm like, dear God, like if we ever lose this, we're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another good one where someone was going on a first date and they really wanted to impress the other person. So we planned the whole date, but it was a surprise. So all he had, the guy, our member, just had to show up at an address we told him. And then each piece of it, like every hour, I think we sent a message being like, okay, now go here.
So did I love that.
I love it.
Did he like tell the date that he did that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Probably
Yeah, where
not.
it's like, bzz, bzz. Okay, now we're gonna go here. Okay, do you trust me? Okay, good. Let's go.
Maybe now that you put it like that, he probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I can see how that would be really impressive. Like, wow, this guy was like so cute and spontaneous and like did this really creative thing. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Another good one is people used us to find a very custom ice luge for their party for New Year's to take shots at.
Wow. Now that's amazing.
It's not just the admin, it's fun stuff too.
Yeah. Okay, now here's a question, because I work with a ton of entrepreneurs. So, and what I take a lot of pride in is that in my own business, like there's a phrase out there, delegate to elevate. Which,
yeah, totally.
Which, by the way, if you guys don't already use that and you want to start using it, I don't have to get royalties or anything. No, but I have a virtual assistant who is a human who helps me with a lot of my tasks, where she's, logging in and having to update software and blah, blah, blah. But what if an entrepreneur is wondering, okay, you can help me to like arrange for my dry cleaning, but can you also, I'm just trying to come up, put together a marketing flyer for my event or something like that?
Yeah. So it's a very blurry line with entrepreneurship, as you know, and we all do. That's creating a flyer we could do, but like doing outreach and pitching, we can't.
Yeah. So
it's like, depending on what it is, we'll try to help as much as possible, but technically we don't do professional tasks.
Yeah.
So
okay.
How you can ask us to do it. That's a little trick that I'll tell you. Don't get me in trouble, people.
Yeah. If you sign up now and use the discount code Ryan ADHD Ryan, ADHD Ryan, then you'll also find out the secret code for sneaking a little personal or professional task in there under the radar.
Yeah. It's a blurry line, and we all have a lot to do, and most of these impact our personal life. So no, there's a balance.
Well, that's exactly it. And honestly, I was talking with one of my one-on-one clients today who's an entrepreneur, and he told me, and a lot of people run into this with ADHD, that a lot of times it's his marriage that suffers when he's putting so much focus on his business, which makes sense. So to me, this is like, for $170, this is like probably the greatest investment that an entrepreneur could make in their relationship. That's
tell us in couples therapy, because they were fighting over like mental load and chores and all this stuff. And once they could get to the surface, they were like, oh, we're actually okay. We just are stressed and overwhelmed.
Wow. Duckbill's out there saving marriages, people.
Saving marriages. It's the extra partner we all need.
Oh, wow. The extra partner that you all need without having to be in an open relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Only no complications.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah.
With Duckbill, it's not complicated.
Yeah.
By the way, just bring me into a marketing meeting whenever you need me.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got some good one-liners here.
Yeah. My wife, Andrea, who I was going to say she should be joining us soon, but chances are she probably fell asleep when she put the kids to bed. Like it's very cute. Our 8-year-old will be like, "Mom, will you snuggle with me?"
Oh.
And so she like can't say no to that because we're like, in a couple years, there's no way like our little boy is going to be wanting that. So she's a sucker for that, which I don't blame her.
No.
So she's probably just sleeping upstairs.
She's probably tired too.
Well, she's go. She's a physical therapist, so she's literally moving all day. She's helping me with the business. She does all of the stuff for the home front. We had my parents over for dinner last night, and we're getting ready to go on vacation next week. And my mom goes, "So, like, when do you guys head out?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're asking me? Like, no, I don't. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the Airbnb you're renting, like, is it Saturday to Saturday, Sunday to Sunday?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you're asking the wrong person here. So the point is, everyone, trust me when I say Duckbill is a great asset for your relationships.
Definitely. Yes. There's more important stuff to focus on.
Well, that's just it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you think, because I want to respect your time, you do not have to stay. If you're done with your laundry. I did
laundry. A lot of it was wet still, so I hung it on the basket. I was seeing.
Yes. Oh my gosh, totally been there.
Yeah, weird.
But I just want to see. Oh, well, hey, maybe you can ask Duckbill to get someone to check your dryer. That could be a thing.
Okay. I actually got a dryer. I moved into a place in April.
Nice.
But our washing machine is not new.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's next.
Well, congrats on the new dryer and congrats on the new place. That's great.
That's great.
I'm just curious, is there anything else that you think people out there who are listening, they're like, oh, I don't know, but anything else that you think would be good for them to know about Duckbill?
I would say give it a try. Mm-hmm. It is no commitment, and the relief that you feel and the habit being built starts to create this like unlock. We've had people tell us specifically with ADHD and not generally, but it's like lock they didn't realize they needed. And everyone has a lot of stuff on their list.
Sure.
Once you start realizing that it's very easy to offload it, it doesn't cost a lot, and the outsized result of getting it done is so much more valuable than anything else. Like you said, delegate to elevate. And it is just such low risk. Yeah. And I can guarantee that the relief, like I had this myself. When I first heard about it, I was like, this sounds cool, but I don't know. I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I work a busy job, but I don't know if I need this. And fast forward 2 years and it's like my lifeblood.
Yes.
It's a life-changing thing.
And you were talking about like the whole, you don't realize how much you need it. I think that same thing. And just this past weekend, I don't read books. I listen to books.
That counts.
Yeah, no, it does. I just read it with my ears. Never said that before. I like that. I'm going to use that again. What's that?
Still gets to your brain.
Yeah, no, exactly. And actually, it gets to my brain easier when I listen. So anyways, I was listening to an audiobook called The Inner Entrepreneur, and he was talking about this exact like idea, concept of like when he started realizing the value of his time. that's what, and like you said, it's an unlock, like to be like, no, I am going to build support systems around my life. Like, he's just hardcore fanatical about like he wants to be with his family because he got burned out from doing the corporate thing, and he's like, I'm not doing that anymore. So he delegates stuff. I should tell him about Duckbill. That's gonna be my action item. I commit to telling that author about Duckbill.
Definitely. Yeah. I was at a conference this weekend as well. A lot of creators and entrepreneurs and small business owners.
Yeah.
The theme, if there's one theme across the entire weekend, it was, if you want to really be a powerful person across all parts of your life, you have to delegate.
Yes.
I was like, yes.
Hi everyone. I'm Alicia. Let me come get my card.
Like lessons from entrepreneurs who are on the other side of an IPO, for example. Like the best piece of advice was, you have to delegate in the beginning. Start the habit so you don't get burned out and then have to figure out what to do once you're at an emergency moment.
Oh my gosh.
Make your systems before you need them. And that's what we're here for. It's like a fallback system that you don't think you're going to need, and hopefully you don't.
Yeah.
But keep you afloat.
Wow. Duckbill, helping you stay afloat.
Wow.
Without quacking up.
These are good. I need to write them all down.
Yeah. You can watch the recording.
Yeah.
Well, this is an idea for like a video post. You can use AI for it. But what I often talk about with my ADHD clients is I say that we are kind of like a duck, because of the fact, like, it's calm on the top, but then underneath, blah, 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 the feet are going like crazy. And that's how it is for our brains. So I feel like you could do something with, like, if you feel like this and it like shows the feet, like, blah, 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 then you need this. And it like goes to the duckbill.
Yes. So it's a great idea.
Man, I'm killing it, Alicia.
You really are. We need to be paying you more.
Yeah. It's okay. The partnership is great, but yeah, I'm totally down to brainstorm. Hence, by the way, fun fact, the new thing that I have since you've been gone, well, since we last talked, is I now have a new line of merch.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. And this too.
Wow, it's great.
Thank you.
We have here, let me show you.
Oh, do you guys have some too? Oh yeah. Oh, that is.
I'll have to send you one.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah.
Just duck it.
For everyone, in case you didn't see it.
Duck it. And that's perfect, because, and it's like such a great, there's like triple meaning. One is it.
Right.
Second is give it to Duckbill. Duck it. Just duck it.
Right.
And then if you give it to Duckbill, then you can duck it, or you don't have to do the task.
Yes, totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want that hat.
Coming your way.
Cool. Well, Alicia, I'm so glad that you were able to come hang out. Great seeing you. And
fun. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh yeah, of course. For my buddies over there, it was a no-brainer.
I hope that your community can take advantage of this. You give us a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot.
With ideas for what to submit, you can ask either of us.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of, is anybody here? Because I haven't seen any questions in the chat, people. And I know you're coming through. I know you're seeing it. There's been dozens of people. Bella 135 Bo. Keith, I know you're still in here. Did you sign up, by the way, Keith? Hold on. Victoria Noel. Coach Andy Gill's in the house. People, this is life-changing. Oh, here. It's your boy Jello's here. Ooh. Okay, good. It's your boy Jello bought one of my shirts, and he's sending me something he designed for autism awareness.
Amazing.
Well, this is great. I'm so glad you stopped by. We'll keep throwing the ducks out there, and
Great.
it's going to be like ducks on a pond. It'll be easy.
Perfect. A whole line of them.
Yeah, whole line of them.
Okay, great. Enjoy the rest of your laundry folding, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks
you.
Again. You're welcome. See you later.
Duck it.
Duck it. Just duck it.
Bye.
Bye. So fun. Okay, people. Were you listening? Were you listening to that? I'm so glad she stopped by. You know who hasn't stopped by? My wife. So I have a feeling she fell asleep upstairs. Mary, what do you think? Lisa, Coach Andy, anyone else? What do you guys think? Chuck Rose is here. Hey, Kathy. I'm gonna go check on Andrea. You stay right there. By the way, have you hydrated? Anybody remember to hydrate? Give me a thumbs up if you're alive. I just need some signs of life here. You stayed. Thank you. Mrs. 8, thanks for being here. Chuck Rose. Hey, Patty. Welcome. Don't worry, everyone. Andrea's coming back. Here she comes.
Hey, guys. Happy Tuesday.
People are asking where you were, Andrea.
Here I am.
Glad you're here. We had a great talk with Alicia from Duckbill.
Beautiful. Glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. How was group coaching today, right?
So good. I, of course, just got distracted for a minute, so I'll let you talk with everyone.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, guys. I want to let you know that if you are struggling at work, there is a free masterclass you can get at ryanbearcoaching.com. On the big page, the big square picture is the 5 shifts to conquer your ADHD at work. So definitely check that out. There are 5 tips you can use immediately to help if you're struggling at work with ADHD. And in addition to that, there's also a lot of free guides on the website, ryanbearcoaching.com, that can be helpful.
So to answer your question, group coaching was incredible.
Oh my.
In case anyone is not aware, I have group coaching offering. We have an all men's coaching call. We have an all women's coaching call, and we have some co-ed coaching calls as well. All of them are great for their own reasons. Today we had one of our co-ed calls, and this one's called Transformation Tuesday. We had 9 people
Wow.
show up today, and there's never any more than 10. So there's really only 1 or 2 spots because there's a couple people that were coming to check it out today. So if you are looking for support for your ADHD, look to take action because these spots will not stay open. I just needed a basket for Shane.
So the people that came to check it out, what do they think? Are they signing up, or are they thinking about it, or?
Yeah. So the one person was crying in a good way, saying like she has never felt so seen. So that's always for me very validating.
Yeah.
Just knowing that I've been able to become a resource for others that I know I needed but couldn't really find. I had somebody, let's see, somebody was talking about really having acceptance around his diagnosis. This was one of my one-on-one clients, and just saying how it's hard for him because he holds himself to this higher standard and keeps falling short. So then he gets frustrated and has a lot of negative self-talk. So we talked through some ways to just get it started and like keep reasonable expectations, basically. Another client, this was a fun one. I'll preface by saying Coach Ryan is not a therapist. Coach Ryan does not try to be a therapist. I'm a huge advocate for therapy. There's coaching aspects to therapy and therapeutic aspects to coaching, but I'm not a therapist. However, one of my clients was talking to me about an addiction. The addiction is caffeine. Struggle's real. There's a reason why I give up caffeine every single Lent. And he was saying like he went to his doctor and his doctor was saying like, hey, like, what is it going to take for you to realize that you got to cut down on the caffeine?
Yeah.
And he said that one thing that he committed to doing coming out of the call was to not drink caffeine on an empty stomach. Because he said like that, it's just a recipe for anxiety and jitters. Can anyone else relate? Throw some emojis in here, coffee emojis or something, if you can relate to that.
Like what kind of stuff, bad stuff medically was happening to him because of the caffeine?
Heart palpitations.
Oh, geez.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like if someone has a stimulant that's a little too powerful. He is also someone who really has tried medication and is not, you know, he's on team like natural remedy. Like he doesn't want to do medication because he didn't like the side effects.
Okay.
So I think, and he and I talked about that he is probably like, you know, overcompensating
With caffeine.
Yeah. So the other thing that he pledged to do was to move towards decaf. Because he said, I think at this point, it's more just like the habit. So he said that can be obviously a big challenge. But he's been able to do it before. So he's confident that he can do it again. You know, break out of that bad habit. So
For people that always say, like, for people that say they don't like medication because the way it makes them feel, like, I wonder if maybe they just didn't try enough different medications to find the right one that works for them.
Well, yeah, because I know we've read things, and I think we both found it that it's like 2.7 times, right? Like,
yeah, the average person has to try 2.7 different medications.
Yeah, so like between 2 and 3 tries, and I don't know actually how many he had. So
yeah.
And we're back. What's up, Ish? What's up, Cruisewin? Hey, Nay. Cindy Lou Who, welcome. Hey, has everyone been hydrating? Hey, Lisa Tarsi. Good to see a name I recognize. Mr. Two Droppy. Well, and the other part of the medication discussion too that we were having was he said like his expectations were probably just like a little bit off as far as
What the meds would do for him.
yeah. And you know, like a phrase that we always say, and I'm sure everyone out there has heard this before, like the pills don't bring the skills.
Yeah.
And we know that, but for him, the frustration point was that he said the hardest part for him is getting started. And that's for, can anyone else just maybe like a raise hand emoji if you can relate, getting started on tasks, right? So Amy Wilcox, can you relate? But basically he said, yeah, it didn't help him really at all with starting tasks. And that's what he was sort of hoping for. He's like, instead, and this has definitely happened to me too, in some ways. He's like, instead, I would just like be more, like my engine was revved up and I was doing other tasks that I shouldn't have been doing, but I was just doing them faster. But it didn't help me to do the right tasks.
Yeah, it just sounds like he needed some coaching to get him in line, and then he could be revving up the engines on the right tasks.
Yeah, so that's what we did today was we talked about how to get started when you don't want to start. And it was basically leveraging dopamine, like doing stuff that, like saving the stuff that's, you know, people would say shiny, until a little bit later after he does some of the stuff that he might find boring. So if you're looking for tips like this, you can join our digital community, which is free. And there's different levels that you can get involved in. You can go through the profile to find that. You can also schedule a call, which honestly is the best way, so that we can talk through your situation and figure out what kind of support would be best for you.
At RyanMayerCoaching.com or through the profile.
Yeah. And the call is free. And what I always tell people is like, I'm not going to let money be the thing that stops you. You know, it's having a very, I don't want to call it challenging, but having a crucial conversation with a potential client today about price point. And, you know, she was saying, you know, your coaching is more expensive. And I say to all people, like, hey, I'm not for everyone. But if people are ready to get results, you can work with me. And that's why I offer a lot of different levels in my coaching to really help people at whatever price point, if they want to work with me. Or if they want to work with a coach that's a different price, that's obviously everybody's personal, it's up to you, make the personal choice. But I know that I can help people. So it's worth giving it a shot. Like, how much is your happiness worth to you, basically, is what I was asking her.
Right. And just to try it, just to test it out and see if making these tweaks can make a difference. I think this are Ethan's.
Oh. I don't think I put those in. So then we had another coaching call. Let's see. talking about sleep,
Mm-hmm.
Which was a great one to have right after the caffeine talk because they're kind of
2.0.
Yeah, like the caffeine client said to me, like, yeah, I struggle with sleep. And then he goes, in our call, I think was at 2 or 3 p.m. or something, like 2:30 p.m. And he goes, yeah, I probably shouldn't be drinking this right now. And like holds up this like large coffee. I'm like,
Oh, no.
yeah, you definitely shouldn't be drinking that right now.
Oh, boy.
But as a coach, I won't tell people what to do, but he knew that was not a good move.
Yeah, I had a friend actually literally tell me today they're struggling with sleep. I said, okay, well, what time did you finish your coffee?
And
It was in the afternoon.
yeah, well,
It's not shocking.
because I don't think people realize like how long caffeine stays in your system.
How long?
I think if somebody can correct me on this one, but I want to say it's something like 8 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Like it's not going to be as strong, obviously, but like it hangs around. It's called the half-life, like the half-life of it once it's in your system.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I was struggling a little bit this afternoon, and I'm like, oh man, like that coffee like looks good, and I could use the boost, but yet, I've learned the hard way so many times. Like,
But when you're in those situations, have you tried doing a juice plus superfood
no,
to see if that like gives you the boost you're looking for?
no, I haven't.
Okay. Well,
What is that?
give it a go next time. It's 30 fruits and vegetables, like plant powders. That's just food, just the plant powdered nutrients from the food mixed in a fruit punch drink. You just add water and you can add a little bit of juice, splash of lime juice, mix it with a seltzer or water, whatever you want, and it tastes like fruit punch and there's no sugar. So try that next time and see if it gives you like a boost of energy.
All right, I'm willing to give it a whirl.
And guys, if you want to try it out, it's at mayor.juiceplus.com. We are big fans of Juice Plus. We've been taking it since the beginning of the year.
Been eating it
Since the beginning of the year, and we have not had a sickness in our family.
and we've never had that, right? Like
Every single winter or early spring, we always get the stomach bug, and like all 5 of us are down for the count for a week. Countless loads of laundry and just disgusting smells. Terrible. Well, this year we didn't have it because we've all been eating Juice Plus.
Mm-hmm.
So it really made a difference for us. So we are going to continue to eat it. We're not backing down.
We're not backing down.
I'm not giving up my Juice Plus.
Well, Hamilton reference there for everyone.
Yeah. So mayor.juiceplus.com. Check it out. We like the capsules. That's what we take in the morning of the plant powders. And one of the coolest parts about the companies, they've donated $50 million
What?
toward the Children's Healthy Starts program. So whenever an adult puts an order in, a child can get their order for free. Which is what got us started on it.
Yeah.
I just ordered it for myself to get the free product for Ethan because our son was what needed it the most because he really struggles with eating. He's just so picky, has sensory issues with his ADHD. So I'm like, okay, well, to get it for Ethan, I'm obviously going to buy it for myself so I can get his for free.
Yeah.
And we could do this together. And so that's how I started. And I was like, oh, this has actually been helping me with my energy, like have really steady energy throughout the day. And it helped with rosacea on my face to get healed. And I've had friends say that after taking it for a year, it has healed their allergies.
Oh, wow.
So come next spring, I'll let you guys know what's going on because typically every April, May, June, I struggle with like itchy nose and like really scratchy face from allergies. So I'm hoping to get rid of those.
That'd be nice.
From the magic of plants.
And fruits.
Fruits or plants? Yes, fruits and vegetables.
Good. You went.
Yeah, mayor.juiceplus.com. Check it out. And that's where we also get our protein powder in the mornings. We make a smoothie every morning for breakfast. Ryan says it's his favorite food.
My smoothies are my favorite.
Yeah. So much that it's Ryan's motivation to take a shower in the morning. And he tells himself, I'm not allowed my smoothie until I take a shower.
No smoothie, no shower. I was talking with the caffeine client about that to like leverage that, and he got a kick out of it. I was like, okay, I see how you did that. Like that makes sense to me. So
Does he like smoothies too?
no, but I told him like, what if you did that with your coffee? Like if you say you struggle starting, what if it was like you don't get your first delicious sip of coffee until you do whatever.
I wonder if he actually likes the taste of it, or if he just like likes how it makes him feel.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good point. I like that.
And coaching is all about like, hey, let's try it.
Yeah.
Try something. And
well, he's supposed to come up with all the ideas in coaching too, right?
Yeah. Well, he asked. It's all about what the clients want, and he is someone who he will ask me directly, like, hey, what do you think?
And then you're allowed to give your advice. Oh, Pack responded back about mentor coaching. The person that emailed did not know, so they emailed a different person.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see if we have more food?
Yeah, we do have quite a few.
So I'm curious, everyone who's out there, I know you're watching and you're here for a reason. And I'm wondering if while you were here, did you figure out what that reason was? Is there something you wanted to be working on that this helped to remind you to take action?
Maybe you're doing your laundry too, and that's wonderful. Thanks for joining us.
Found it in the orphan sock drawer.
Whoop, whoop.
Got you one.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Another match. Beautiful. Can you check, see if we have any questions or comments?
Surely. Be happy to. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I don't see any questions.
Okay.
Would it be, there's no comments below. Where do I see where the questions are at?
No, I don't think there's any. I can see it.
Okay. Very good.
We're almost done with socks over here.
We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Here we go. Oh, yay.
Whoa! That one's been in there for a while. So that's good. Here's one too. I feel like there are some hiding here.
Yeah.
How good is it when you find that missing partner sock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just found one. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. Then I had another person that was talking about how powerful it's been for him to do some meditation and mindfulness. So for those of you who are out there,
Can never go wrong with that.
yeah, if that's something you struggle with, you're not alone.
Yeah.
And we can probably help you with that.
Mm-hmm.
One thing we talked about was changing his definition a little bit. Like, what if you could do a walking meditation? And he likes to go to the gym. So it was like, hey, just meditate before you do your lift. And he was like, that's a great idea.
Gym meditation.
Okay.
Do most people with ADHD like coffee?
I would say most people with ADHD like caffeine.
So what does it do? What does the caffeine do for people with ADHD?
So here's the part that most people wouldn't expect. It allows us to, and feel free to comment here if you're listening, because it could be, mileage may vary, might depend for everybody, is a little bit different. But basically it helps to slow down. It's like speeds up our brain, but speeds up parts of our brain that are usually too slow. So then it like catches up with our racing mind. And then, so like overall, everything slows down for us. So it helps to I'm going to say, bring things into focus a little bit better.
So is it like, how is it similar to like a stimulant medication?
I am not qualified to say. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Bless you. So I wonder if people that like really, really drink a lot of coffee, I wonder if they're like
actually ADHD.
Undiagnosed ADHD, but they need the coffee to help them focus.
Could be. That's like a legit possibility.
Okay. You good over here?
Mm-hmm. Okay, people.
All right, everybody. Finish up your tasks. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you did.
And then get some sleep. Get some sleep, people. I promise. All right, if you're just coming in here this is what you needed to hear, that the scrolling, feel free to stop scrolling if you want
Get some rest.
to get some rest. Your brain will appreciate it.
Mhm.
Okay, we're leaving.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. And hope you guys have a wonderful evening, rest of the week. And we won't be here next week, but you can watch the replay of this if you need help with your folding. Just replay it.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Take care.